All right, there we go. We're back. We are live once again. Thank you guys for tuning in, stopping by to watch some of the JW Sports Talk Show. Just play some Madden, chill out. That's the goal. So let me get to my Xbox app and let's press F11 to lock it into full screen. And I finally found my Chromebook here so I can see if you guys comment, when you guys comment, what you comment, so I can interact with you guys. So let's get into the game. So Falcons got Malik Willis.
Set to go.
New.
We
Got Malik Willis. We got
and this
a lot
one
of
is
new playmakers.
underway here on EA Sports. From his end zone, it's Dimitri
Kyle
Felton.
Monster.
Stopped right
A lot
around
different
where
about
he
this
would've been,
Falcons
and
team
he's
in
gone
real
down
life.
to a
Not
knee,
a
maybe a
crazy
yard shy
ton,
there at
but
the 24.
just the quarterback being different really.
Ready to take over again
just
on
that much
offense.
more.
Out comes Cleveland.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't play defense. I only play offense. Out of the way. No. Out of the way.
First and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Nick Chubb, former prep and collegiate star here in this state at Georgia.
Breaking
And he ran
tackles.
right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. A check on
there
the
we go.
numbers for Chubb from...
Going to a field goal. That's a win.
So the football will be at
Go
the
down
25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Run. Good first run.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that
Oh.
team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right.
Gosh.
He'll swing this out to Mostert.
If I
Uses
would
the
have
stiff
nasty.
arm and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38.
That's a play.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
It's been a solid pickup for
Simply not much more you can
Yes.
ask out of your running
Change
back.
direction.
Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground, a running back,
We have last
taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on, an old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
Oh, we had
Taken down. This
the
will be a
lobbed
Brown
it,
sack.
touch pass it because he was
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss
Ugh.
on the sack, and it's third down.
You ready? You ready? You ready? Bang! 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 Mike 22, Mike 22. Let's make these babies.
They'll look to throw.
Ooh, got a lot of room. Got a lot of room.
Swung
there
out
for
to
first.
Mostert.
Huh?
And running with power here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Let's go!
A big play there on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play?
Might be able
Inside
to
the
hit
15
Hilton
now
here. I
as they
believe
come
they're
up on first
blitzing.
and 10. Being chased out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Second and 16.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Switch it up here. Oh, screen. See how it goes.
He'll look to throw.
Block him.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
Might be second.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms
Might be able
of
to hit
point
pits
scoring
here.
in the
Sometimes
NFL, so
they get open
when
on
they're
those.
that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20.
Still
'cause to
open,
me,
but
that's the
he's
magic
first.
number. 20
He is.
score gives yourself your, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around
Oh.
24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They'll set up a throw. And that is
Cut.
caught.
Damn.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Michael Gallup. Let's get it.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Block mode.
They're going to look to throw.
I got lucky that dude
It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton.
But
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Mars
Reception good for
Chris.
7. It's 3rd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Wow, that throw that was like triple cover.
Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he's able to take this. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
Gallup
I can hear my
open
old college
that.
coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Willis, oh my
And
goodness.
that's going to be incomplete.
Oh my goodness. Dude.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gotta try to get this run game going a little bit.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he takes
Done
it
better
past
there,
the 45
copy
and
cut.
down at the 46. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I really like this play. Really like this play.
On play action, they'll throw.
Down.
That's going to be caught
Yes.
by Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36.
Here we go, D.
They run out of the
Oh,
shotgun with Mostert.
I think that lineman was gonna
Lose
hold it.
yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially,
One that was
it's
on the
a
line and then the
1-yard
one that went
loss.
up a
That's
little
gonna
bit.
bring
The
up
linebacker.
2nd and 11.
Wasn't really gonna go far either way. Might have went further if I just went up that hole. Yeah, linebacker went to the 2nd level.
They'll set up to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often.
Gallup. Man, Gallup has been a very good receiver for us.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Threw it late, but
His man there complete to
we
get
got
it.
it somehow.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices,
Come
we see that
on.
after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these
Well, I mean, half the
situations.
line.
First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Maybe
Plain
just a
one.
slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On the handoff, this is Mostert. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive. They'll drop to throw.
Sir Pitts. Oh, dang it.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Right back to Pitts again. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Back in the line. Forward a little bit.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
Try a trap.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
Not necessary.
Again, it's
Oh, my
Mostert.
goodness.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll run with Mostert, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can.
We want to go for it, but
get
ball starts second half.
Else in order to try to get his running game going.
So a long drive gets him down inside the.
I just think it's wise to take the points right now.
About set to begin their
was,
next
because we
drive.
had a
The
chance to
Falcons offense
put
at
some
the
more
line.
points up, and
There
then
was still
maybe
more than
take
a
a lead
minute to
after
go in the
that.
half.
Maybe take a lead
Time to
now.
mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
Ooh, a halfback draw. Got them a little bit.
You never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
Oh, why are you switching? That's going to take more time.
Analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
How much room is there?
They go play action here on first down.
Away.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flushed out
Go for
right.
it.
On
Go
the
for
run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Yes. Yes. Stand.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20.
Just go out. Let him save that time out.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this
I think we're
first
going to be able
half.
to help him over.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oops.
Hit as he
Better off if that was
there,
incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right, and he'll just get rid of it. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks.
We just didn't have enough time.
Now another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first, this one from 38. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will knock things up here late in the first half. No problem. So far, he's 2 for 2. This offense ready to
I know you guys saw Russell Gage open, wide open.
Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert, and he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic.
Oh, so close.
In this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Heavy set out there.
We're going to trust him. Trust Mostert in the line, even though
they'll try and run here with Mostert.
That's not my fault, but
Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for
Come
this one for the
on.
yard. Now on fourth down here.
Not a
that
good
pass
idea. Maybe if I waited longer, it might have been much better.
incomplete. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take.
Hey, the defense is
They'll
playing
come
really
out
good.
throwing here on first down. That's into
Gotta
the
freaking
hands
be
of
happy with
Pitts,
the
the
defense.
tight end. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch.
That's middle. Don't try
Still
anything.
an effective gain nonetheless.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football,
Let's get up there off the shooting
tackle.
circle.
But to see the ball in the running back's hands,
They
that's
starting to find
football for
some
me.
A solid run on first down.
traction in the run game.
With a 2nd and 3.
Trying to figure something out in the run game. Nice to see.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Gonna take a
Oh,
shot
that
for
corner,
Gallup.
now they're
Rifles
safety.
one, and that's gonna be intercepted. Picked up
I
by
gotta pay
Denzel.
attention. I gotta watch those
And
things,
the
man.
Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Wow, this
And
defense.
following the interception, just any
Look, keeping us in this
interception, are
game.
you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Do I?
I think you
Oh, we're throwing
are.
at
I
Denzel.
don't think that there's any
Why
way
you
you
throwing
can
at
run
Denzel?
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Saw the red check mark. I thought he had him beat.
And they will finally stop him as he's
Ah,
down to the
check.
40-yard line.
Exclamation.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground with
Back in.
Mostert, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that
I keep throwing towards him. I didn't think he was gonna get there.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
Stop
They
rolling
go
over
back to
there.
the air here after the INT on the last drive.
No.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. And
No, they just see Malik Willis down.
about set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Gallup, we got Gage, Mostert.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Screen, come off the
First throw
screen.
for the backup, Ryan.
Check safety.
He completes this to Russell Gage.
Come off now.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
Up.
They hand it off to Mostert.
Good. No.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Got a chance. That's the point
76
game.
yards rushing for him now as he's toted it 21 times. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. Looking
again.
deep for Hilton. And that is
He didn't get it,
on the
though.
right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
That's it.
The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Mike 22. And let's get
No, go on the street.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. You gonna see me in your
From the shotgun, Ryan. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle.
Gonna go for it if we don't get it.
The
'cause
Falcons on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Play action, Ryan. not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties.
This is ball game.
He's able to knock that one away.
Let's go.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts.
Get ready.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Ready. Squeeze, double. Watch tight. Tight here. Ready to go.
Now Ryan. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Yeah, we still get Matt Ryan as a backup.
They doubled that here and get
An awful lot to back up.
Ricky, one, stop. Mike 22, he's coming. 20, go. Mike. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Yeah.
Ryan will throw again.
Then let's go.
He's got it. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts.
Stop. Oh my gosh, they ran the clock out that. What was like 5 minutes left? Oh.
So much about the
That's lame. Oh, Malik Willis is gonna be back next game. Bruce Sternum, so we should, right? Oh, we're playing the freaking Steelers. Oh god. Just had the 3rd seed too. I bet you we don't have it now. No, we're at the 3rd because the Packers lost too. Nice. Looks like Cardinals are gonna take this one, or the Niners. Wait, do we have any players upgraded? Oh, let's see. Oh man, we'd be playing the Giants if we got in. This week. Go get it. We need it. Check with this.
EA Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this Christmas Day matchup. It's the Falcons and the reigning AFC champs. Coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Western Pennsylvania and Heinz Field in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. And this was moments ago. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their 20-yard line. First carry for Raheem Mostert. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The numbers for him from a week ago, 21 carries, 76 yards.
And when I watch them operate, I see a unit that's playing with extreme confidence. Offensive line, tight ends, wide receivers. You see a group that wants their number 8 rusher
go Pitts.
end up being in the top 5 before it's over.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Here we go.
Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Thread the needle.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
He just ran behind them, but I still got it, so let's go.
For a Falcon touchdown. After an excellent
Oh my, the 1 yard line against the Steelers.
Now Mostert, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense.
No!
Pressure, and down he goes in the end zone. And the offense getting set to take over the football here early on in the game, first quarter.
Boy, we need these guys to really block it.
A handoff running left is Mostert.
Oh my goodness.
First down carry, so it's
Dang.
2nd and 9. This defense for the Steelers, they were terrific last week in the victory.
Carried him out.
And as in any game,
Like the minute
takeaways are
got
always a
walked
big key.
in.
They're always
Do
discussed
it, I
on
think they're-
defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions
They
in
would.
that game.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Let's go, boys.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him?
Go for it. He's got to be fast.
Before he gets going.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do
yeah.
have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play.
Got hit,
If
so
you're looking
he's
for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Look at there. We could.
Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. We drop you in now to first quarter action as the offense begins this drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Nope.
Mostert.
Oh.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendencies. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Flush to his right.
Had the ball.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nice rip to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline
middle.
and get out of
Just
bounds
get it.
and avoid the
Fancy.
big hit.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Let's hurry up and stop this. Hurry up and stop this.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense
Full advantage of
need to get
that.
off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another first down, almost back to the drawing board.
1-man mess.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
I think we'll hit Hilton back there.
Now
Fine.
a play fake here on first down. He's got
This
his
or
man.
not.
It's Gallup. And
Play
down
though.
he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll drop to
Oh, why would I
He
throw that?
rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. He's at the 50, 30, 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good.
Those I pressed the button.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 55 rushing yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Oh, come on, Gallup. You gotta catch that. You gotta catch that.
That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Round.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47. They'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On second down, most
What happened there? Why?
only to about the 46. They do get
playing.
a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with third and 9 looming. They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So he got 9 yards that time, but he needed 10, and it brings up 4th and 1. They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. The last drive, remember, similar situation.
It usually gets open in this side. This is man coverage.
Golfer is confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine.
Oh, okay, just go. Dang.
Don't make something
Don't
worse
set
than
the
what
feet.
it was.
You don't set the feet. You're not gonna be accurate. You're not gonna be able to throw. Really.
But he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Why?
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Pitch was wide open.
The defense is getting back in the
Oh, I don't even know what play that was. But
and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself,
what's up, man?
do we stop
What's up, bottom boy
them?
Phelps?
And do I have
How you
enough
doing, man?
confidence to make a play?
Looking
Just
deep for Hilton. And that's caught inside the
Oh, D.Y. touchdown.
touchdown, Falcons. T.Y. Hilton.
Oh, baby. Dude, what do you think about all the stuff going on?
About set to
All
begin their
the
next
trades,
drive. The
Khalil
Falcons
Mack to the
offense had the
Chargers.
line. They are just
got
putting things together so well here, drive
Wilson
after
to the
drive. They
Broncos,
really have captured
Wentz.
the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is,
Think it's
taking
RB?
their spirit
Yeah.
away from them too.
And now
Dang.
just looking to add to that
You gotta
total.
say your feet's gonna be
Second
accurate, but
pass
it's
play there,
difficult.
but
It's
it's
freaking
incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the
pass
time he
rush
tried
and
to
get
look
out of the
elsewhere and find an
pocket.
open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On third down, here
Go
comes
back in.
Mostert. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down. Here's Blake Gillikin now.
That's too much.
And he'll get this away in
But
the icy
much,
winter air. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone.
What
for a
up,
touchback.
Gold? What it do? How you doing?
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position
Like, I don't
thanks
wanna
to the
lose.
interception. They go play action here on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Russell Gage with
I am destroying the Steelers.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Got 35 in the first half, huh?
This is Mostert.
Fuck. Probably gonna set our starters soon. Second
73
half.
yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Block him. Block!
Here to Hilton. And he's
Bruh.
gonna lose yardage and be backed up to the
Dude, that Russell Gage number 14.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
I just got out of school. 11:53. You not feeling good?
Back to throw here.
You have like a doctor's appointment or something?
He'll
No,
get
no,
this
you
into the hands of
yeah.
Mostert. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Yeah.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Go.
And he'll
Oh,
take
but
it
I just
into
wanna
the
do it.
end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are able to widen their lead here in this first half. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons.
We'll start chewing
offense at
clock
the
in.
line. And the first half definitely
Maybe we'll
went
do
their
2
way.
drives with the
This would seem
starters,
to be a great
then we'll
opportunity
sit
to
them.
kind of put this game a little closer out of reach
Rest
with a
of the game.
score here.
Yeah,
That
it's a
chart was
wonderful
them.
opportunity for them because
Well, I don't
if
want
they
them
can add
getting
7 more to their lead before the other guys even
Damn.
see the football, that could be the decisive
Offensive
goal
line
in this
struggles.
game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how
Can't
they're
keep the
approaching it.
blocks.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah. Those blocks, man.
Once again, it's Mostert. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of
Oh,
6.
dude, I was watching Mock
Well, you
Draft
certainly have to give a little credit
last
here
night.
because
It was
if
the
they're
Goat
playing
House,
this game
and
now
they had
at their
Kayvon
pace,
Thibodeau
this is
and
bold
Evan Neal dropping to the Giants
sustained
with those 2
runs,
picks.
taking
Dude,
their
that's
time and making it
dream.
work.
That's dream. That's the dream scenario. Oh, you're not feeling good.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right.
You feel better though.
This is caught by Hilton.
I feel better, bro.
And finally out
Yeah,
of
I'm gonna send my
bounds
starters
all
after
the
this
way
drive.
down at about the 2. A big play there on the catch and run. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Here's Mostert, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Run.
I think it's in coaching, right? Yep, depth chart. Wait, got that nasty cough that everyone got or something? Everyone has that nasty cough. Everyone in my house had it but me. And now they just say that. Watch me get it. Dude, Kennedy Brooks. He's pretty good. He breaks a lot of tackles. We're going to sit Gallup, put London in. Put Tolbert in over Hilton. We'll keep Gage in there. Take Pitts out, put Wells. McGarry. Tackle. Left guard, we'll keep him in. We'll take Lindstrom out. Matthews, we'll put Jalen Mayfield in. Preston, D4, he's fine. Grady Jarrett, take him out. Oh no, what am I doing? Defensive tackle, fine. Outside linebacker, fine. Deion Jones out. Outside linebacker, no, let him play, let him develop. Cornerbacks, I'll let the cornerbacks go. I usually let the cornerbacks go. Take Jordan Battle out. Alright. Nah, I don't really have a cough, a little sore throat, stomachache, headache, tired, cold, not really. Ugh.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
Check 93's
Back to throw now.
Oh, don't step out.
Wide open receiver complete. And all the way to the 25.
Wait, did I forget to take? I forgot to take freaking Malik Willis out, dummy. Well, I hope you get better, dude. Hope you get better. Play some Matt Ryan. Get rid of him. You know, it's freaking crazy. No one has contract.
A first throw for the backup, Ryan.
Damn.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh,
London.
Open,
There we go.
complete. Touchdown, Falcons.
Yeah, baby.
A big play.
Never want to
there.
line up against a
His
guy with
third
the last name
touchdown
Battle.
now on the year. And the Falcons are able to.
But yeah, like I was saying
Set to begin their next
that mock
drive,
draft
the
last
Falcons
night.
offense at the line. The last time out, another touchdown. I think
That's
there may be some
that's the
empty seats
dream
around here by the time
scenario.
the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree
Was
with
that
you
Ty?
because this was just
Yep,
about
yep.
to
I got
say
Ty. I didn't even see that
benefits from all those
count.
empty seats. You and me trying to
Yep,
get to the
I had to
airport.
sign
Let's be
Ty.
fairly clear.
That is
By the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
Staying here until he retires.
This play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Let him go so much. I'll give you a home.
And he
Dang
fires
it.
one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Interception, baby, all day.
Yep, and I know Ty's number 17.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
No, I'm watching that score. They're
Sometimes you get all
freaking.
those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again.
Would you have higher Neil or Akeem? Neil can move really well for his size,
On 3rd
and he's
down,
big.
Ryan.
But
Flushed
one
towards
thing
the
I've
middle.
noticed when I was watching some tape on him is, oh
Ryan hit,
my
and
gosh,
he gets the football. And
is
it's
that
the Steelers.
when he played some faster guys, he struggled a little bit.
And that play just looked
And-
a little helter-skelter
and when
from
you
the
come-
start.
you know,
That's
'cause
the
he's
risk
slow,
as a
he-
quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might
No,
find
he's
out
not
who
like
it is.
slow, but
Reward, which is gaining
I don't know, he's so big that some faster guys just find a way around him.
About set to begin their next drive, the
I don't
Falcons
know.
offense at the line. We've got a lopsided
I don't know how to
game
explain
here.
it.
I don't know, Charles. What does the handbook say?
But
that we,
I think
we
a
discuss when
team-
we've got a game like this
I think
in
he's
the
gonna be
fourth
really
quarter?
good. I think he's more safe than Neil, honestly. I think Neil has more upside though.
Let's discuss how we got here.
I know some people like Cross too, but Cross, he's from Mississippi. A lot of tackles struggle coming out of Mississippi. I realized.
How we're gonna leave here and get to
They're
the
just-
airport. In a lopsided blowout, the
I
roads
don't
are
know.
usually open.
The way they teach them, the way they, the system that they run is just not amazing for tackles. Develop. Get ready for the NFL. What's up, Red Panda? How's it going? What's happening? How you doing?
So that'll back them up 5. Historically,
Go for
this is
26.
such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Sliding out of the pocket.
Be running, not
Run inside the 40.
pitches still out.
And down to the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff And they haven't let up
Jimmy
here
G to the
even
Copes,
in
not
the
yet,
fourth
but no. Man. No. Listen to me.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive
Getting
line
Jimmy
puts a smile
G,
on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy.
now, he's not better than Wentz. I don't think he's worse than Wentz. But you're going to be getting the same amount of money. Like, you're going to have to pay. Talk. Like, you're going to have to pay the same amount of money to Jimmy G. You're going to have to give up some of the draft capital that we just got from Wentz. I don't think it's worth it, man. I don't want Jimmy G. I think, honestly, I like Sam Howell and sign a guy like Tyrod or Fitz to coach him for a while, because that's what I think the best option is. Matt Ryan, no, I don't want Matt Ryan. I don't want him either. I want to draft a guy. Maybe Ballard uses some of those picks that he got from Wentz to maybe move up, like someone. Kirk Cousins probably not because he's too expensive. But Jimmy G is too, man. Jimmy G is 28 mil. He's just as expensive as Wentz. And you're going to be paying that much. And it was all that hassle to just go from Wentz to Jimmy G. I know Jimmy G has it mentally. He's a smart leader. He's a great leader. And he hits the layups. But don't forget, he's inconsistent too. Don't forget, there's a reason why that the 49ers drafted Trey Lance. Because they're getting ready to move on. They don't think, they hit their ceiling. They did hit their ceiling with Jimmy G, but they didn't hit their ceiling with... But they didn't hit their ceiling, you know what I mean? I want Tyrod because our GM and head coach from Buffalo will probably sign Mitch. I don't know. Bro, because everyone's talking about Mitch. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people are talking about Mitch to MVP too, but I don't want Mitch.
The Falcons on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Rolling to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And that's going to be a first down. Well done.
I don't know. I don't want Jimmy G, though. I don't want Jimmy G at all. No, thank you.
He's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
That's a strong pickup right there on first.
I don't want him either.
As the drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
But he does have upside. He does have a chance to get.
They go play action with Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. He's to the 10.
I didn't mean to do that.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people
I don't know, but he did sit a whole year. I don't know. Funny if Mitch comes to New York. It's possible. Maybe not number 2 overall. He's always going to have the shadow over him of Patrick Mahomes being drafted after him. And in the same draft, that's always going to be with him, sort of. So he's never really going to be worth that number 2, I don't think. But to be a decent QB.
The strong safety position ended up breaking the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid combination.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3
Don't call your timeout.
Very little reason to use him at this point. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Push him back. Push him back. Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic.
One more snap, then that'd be it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of
So
6.
anyone that you think the
You gotta give
Giants
kudos
may
to
be
your
interested
offensive line and the guy
in?
carrying the ball because they were in a
You
second and long
outside of Mitch.
situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Go for one more big play.
They've got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
I got to go, but I should be back in like 30 to 45 minutes. All right. Thing.
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up.
Strong arm all the way. See if it oh, we got 2 more throw power. Ooh. Yeah, everyone else could just auto upgrade. Ooh, I want to see what his throw power is. It's gonna be like a 91, I think. I think it was 89 when I got him. I don't remember though. Man, draw so just line up. Let's see. 96. Oh my. And he's got 86 speed. Damn. I'd take it. I will take it. I'll take it. Man, T.Y. is having a good year. Gage is having a decent year, but I think Tolbert may take over for him next year. Maybe we trade Gage. 90 speed. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, Pitts. Ooh, Pitts has been awesome. Dude's wild. I want to see his stats. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, we're advancing. What am I doing? And then we clinch the division. So we clinch a playoff spot. Let's see. Let's see if they put an X or something by the team that clinches. If they clinch, no, they don't. Huh. Let's see if the Cardinals clinch the first seed. I think all they do. I think all they had to do is win the game. Cardinals clinched, Cowboys clinched, Falcons clinched. Let's go. Let's see. Cardinals, Cowboys. Yeah, looks like the Cardinals are gonna get the number 1. We got a chance to get the number 2. You know, even the number 1. Or no, does X mean that you clinched the number 1? I think so. Alright, let's get into the game.
back in Week 6.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking there for Pittsburgh, intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he will bring this. 6. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we?
Raining though.
I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback.
Why didn't we take it? Why didn't we take it?
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
No, why would I?
Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick.
It's got a...
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Throwing stupid stuff. That should have been picked. That honestly should have been picked.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. These two teams, they met in Atlanta earlier in the year with the Falcons winning that game. So a win here in Charlotte would give them the season sweep. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now.
Got pitched.
Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 35. He'll look to throw.
Oh.
It's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now.
I think we'll be able to hit T.Y. or Gallup.
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left.
Got it.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. You got it. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute minutes of play in this first quarter. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds.
Thank goodness.
So this will go only as incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And
We took that chance hoping
he
T.Y. was going to
taking
do it.
off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go, but when you're losing, every possession takes out a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds near
Working.
the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. And Mostert with a first down carry. Nice carry. Gets his way forward for a pickup of about 6 yards. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw.
Not T.Y. Oh.
The 3rd time here.
Gosh, here we go with the
Intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the catch made by Hilton. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
I don't think I always think that the wide receiver can beat the safety.
Jeremy Chin picks it up. And the Panthers So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll buy some time right. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
2nd and 11. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. right side. It's Hilton with a catch. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 7 yards to pick up there. Second and 3. Steps away to his left.
Let's go.
He goes right back the way of Hilton. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Ooh, let's go.
Out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete, broken up.
FBI. You're holding for me from running to get there.
Let's see what that's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Michael. 15. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Eluding the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football. Here's second and 8.
Oh my goodness.
On the left side, Gallup's got it.
Someone over there.
Falcons. Touchdown. Michael. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
I think you guys got him.
Deep for Hilton.
Why do you trying to force it?
Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Second and 10. Looking to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 17. And he will bring this one back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
What?
And now here's another interception.
No, but you didn't even reach for it.
Jeremy Chin picks it up, and they'll set up. This offense ready to get back out there as they have the football to start the third quarter. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. This is caught by Hilton. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front.
Come on.
There, and it's second down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. T.Y. Hilton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have retaken. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Touchdown.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive.
The win.
They got into the end zone.
Absolutely
Just
win.
think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 5.
He's open. Oh my goodness.
Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither
Team has a
offense
talent
has had
to get
much
there.
trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10, escaping the pressure right. He's got it to Hilton. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Back to throw again.
Dang it, T.Y.
Falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Ooh,
And
big
this one's
catch,
complete
big
to Smith.
catch.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
2nd and 2. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Shaq tops it, making his presence felt on the sack. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. And his kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 49 yards on the ground for him so far. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. as expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, Gallup.
He's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Dang it.
And that one will
Oh.
be no good. He never had it on line. It's way wide to the left. And this score will stay right. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
Bye. Get over him.
Deep left side. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Looking deep for Hilton. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And now they're in the hurry up.
What?
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll look to throw here. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Well, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down?
Let's go.
Complete to Hilton. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game.
And down he goes. They set
Wild,
it
man. Just
around the 41-yard line. 2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
drops it. It's fine. Whatever.
And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to
At
3rd
least
down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Or
That swung out to Mostert. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for a
okay, got it.
lead.
Did
And his kick is good. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the 4th. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
wow.
But you gotta like what they've been
14.
doing. It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. A you said, they didn't get the knockout goal here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
Maybe a little gas.
yeah, a little tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3.
No.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of...
Still 3rd seed. What are the standings like? Do you have a chance to? No. Not really. Alright, we're just gonna sim this last week because there's no point. Niners. First of many, let's see. Coach, you're heading to your first back game. To have success often makes you break. Should we play the first one? Yeah, let's play it. I'm Joe. No.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the 49ers and the Falcons, and it comes your way next.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the San Francisco...
Not. Cancel receptions. Play the time. Win this.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert.
Whatever. Go on, next one. 4 yards, not bad. Not bad.
2nd and 6.
Well, it's time
Our
for them
pace.
to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he's going to be taken down right at the line. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing, and it'll be 3rd down. look to throw.
Let's go, pitch.
Hang
No.
on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone.
Oh,
The Atlanta
good stop
offense
defense.
out there for their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Buying time to his
There.
left. Looking deep for Hilton. He's got a man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. They hand it off to Mostert. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back to throw now on 1st down. And this is
Gotta make that
incomplete.
throw, man.
Charles, you talk about
Gotta
this
make that
offense,
throw,
and you
Will.
think about the man in
Gotta
charge, their head coach, this marking his
Got
first
to make
ever
that.
playoff game as the head coach, and you wonder what's going through his mind right about now.
Brandon, I think we both agree that he's had a great season, and we wouldn't be surprised at all to see him get plenty of Coach of the Year votes. I thought he took the right tone in his weekly press conference, though. Played it cool, took the reserved angle, and when you don't have the track record, I think that's the exact right way to do it.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly.
Gotta throw fast
No,
enough.
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Joe Juan Williams. And they'll have the ball set up in the yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 2nd and 9.
I think.
Back to throw. And the catch made by Hilton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So a great throw right there. And what a regular season this rookie had. Piloting this offense, guiding them to a division title. And they get the home date here in round 1.
Already know with this play,
But
baby.
Charles, how do you think they'll play it here? Will they run the same kind of wide open offense they've run all
Go.
season? Or do you think that
Go.
they'll try
Let's
and
go.
take some
That's a
pressure
touchdown.
off of the young fella?
Oh, I think they're going
How do you
high,
have
wide,
them
and
both
handsome
beat?
in this one. I think
Let's
it's
beat.
just as they've been doing all year long, because I think if you try and pull it back now a little bit, you're telling that young man you don't have quite as much confidence in him as you've professed. So go ahead and continue to run your offense. Do the things that got you here. As so many defensive coaches have told you and me, all gas, no brakes. Let it rip. Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Dang it.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early.
False start, offense.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll make it 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now Mostert. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. Back to throw here.
Let's go. Get it over that backer between those two. Good freaking throw.
At the 49ers 19.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Michael With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
Look at that.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. They'll look to throw. Got his man there complete to get.
Might have had Pitts, but Warner was on.
But not before he's inside the 30.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
That looks like
Here's Mostert. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his pass-catching tight end, that's Pitts. And they stop him short of the first, as he can only get to the 20. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Now back to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
yes.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Raheem Mostert. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take. They go play action here on first down. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. He'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Let's go. Pitts not get over his hand.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. That's into the hands of Pitts.
We're going for it. We're going for this.
And a pretty nice Nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 57's the mic. Watch 57. We ain't giving up nothing today.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Complete to Hilton. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Get him, boy.
And just a yard to go here on second down.
It's second.
On play action, they'll throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a
Russell Gage has been watch.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Mostert, and he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Easy work.
Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Go.
Over the middle, and there's a diamond catch. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Let's go.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
You have to get something.
After an
You have to make
excellent
it.
punt, this offense in a tough spot
Gotta
down
make it.
inside their own 5. And again,
We'll
this
make it
time
a
the
two.
tailback. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second
Here's if we have to
down.
drive the field. Let's make it.
Give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big
Break
win
it.
for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down brings. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it first and 10 up at the 20. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one
Dropped it.
incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
No.
Across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he's able to get it back to... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to... They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Welcome back.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right.
Oh,
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
why did he start going up? That's so BS.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They
That's
are
annoying.
sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys.
So
we need
annoying.
you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Raheem Mostert saving his best for the playoffs.
Stop. Thank you.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10, and he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd and 4. Escaping the pressure right. Finding some room at midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Now, 1st down run there by Mostert, but it won't accomplish much. In fact, officially, he'll only get back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here.
Oh.
Look to throw. This is caught by Hilton. And he's into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
I didn't. That was me.
45 yards. And the Falcons. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Run it.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Yeah, I didn't either.
This is Mostert. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot
Probably
right
still
at
faster than I
midfield
thought.
at the 50. 9
Not even
yards is
joking.
the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They'll look to throw here.
I thought it was
Flushed out right. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right.
I bumped him. Got it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Phew, I didn't realize that was T.Y. I thought that was Gallup.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court.
Oh.
No matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Going interception.
Looks like he'll throw here.
Hey, he's going to be open. Pitts.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And you know one now.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 15-yard line.
Didn't nail it.
And they will take a knee here. Second and 11. They'll run right side with Mostert. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Now
get it.
Number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving
to the division round.
Playoffs. So on 4th down,
I know I can
out
get a
trots the
50
kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
That's it.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that being...
Noise. Dude, you want to see how many interceptions I thrown this season? It's bad. It's bad. I probably threw like 65 and I'm not even joking. 52 touchdowns. 56. I really gotta work. Trying, but I just... What it is. Just like throwing interceptions. Definitely did. Oh, got a lot of those though. Almost 6,500 yards. Yeah, no. Michael Gallup leading the league, and Kyle Pitts too. Wow, wild. Donald, T.J. Watt, Khalil Mack. Oh, that's right. What does your freaking mom think about Khalil Mack? What did she say about it? How the hell you throw that many? I don't know. How I throw that many picks, throw that many touchdowns and yards, and make the playoffs. Tell me how that works. Let's see if we can keep this ball rolling and pick up another one this week. Let's go. Should I play one more? Yeah, screw it. I'll play one more. I got it. Try and play a game without throwing more than... She's sad. Yeah, I bet. Playing the Washington football team. The last time we played them, we killed them. We killed him. Yeah, we'll play one more, and then I really do have to take a break and make some videos.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the football team and the Falcons, and it's coming up next.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
Oh, come on. Him, boy.
Touchdown, Falcons. Raheem Mostert, 75 yards. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll set up to throw. Dancing to his left. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd down.
How did the Washington football team get this far?
And he's got it across the midfield,
How?
into Washington territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I don't understand. They can't score a damn point. Even the first game I played, they struggled to score freaking anything. Even against the backups when I put them in. No, but actually, honestly, my thoughts on the Khalil Mack trade, I thought that was a really good trade for the Bears and the Chargers. I thought they were both winners in that trade.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true.
Even though the Bears are losing them, they need to build around fields. They need to protect him more. And the Chargers, they just need to keep up with that division, man. That's.
Here's 2nd and 8. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, I could have ran.
We'll throw that one away. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense very strong in the victory last week.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Probably went too fast.
Picked up by Jamin Davis. And this one
Can't throw that at all.
to right around the 38-yard line.
You think the Broncos overpaid?
He's had a
Yeah, I thought so too.
out there for their next drive.
But I mean, they gotta keep up. They gotta keep up with that division, man. Look at that
Forget
division.
the inning, the interception, but they did put together
Division
Charles a
is
nice sustained
wild.
drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and
Oh,
unfortunately,
run out of
for them,
bounds.
the only thing
I
that
can't see
matters
these open.
is too, right? Because once they threw the
Doesn't
interception
matter.
and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go.
Yeah,
back and say,
I-
well, you know, we had a good one
It's just
going.
that division.
Finish things off. That's all
Crap.
we can get it
Imagine Patrick Mahomes,
After the incomplete pass here,
Justin
now it's
Herbert,
2nd and 10.
Derek Carr, and Russell
They'll
Wilson
look to throw.
in the same
He'll
freaking
swing
division.
this out to Mostert.
Wild.
And he'll get it
That's
out to the
that's
12-yard line
insanity.
here.
That's insane.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I know it was a
There's more good
game,
quarterbacks in that
but you
division than
have
there
to
is in the
sense probably a
NFC.
little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're
That's
expecting him to be able
open.
to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain. Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the
Definitely
pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
The tackle by Cole Holcomb.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I
Great
do
QB,
think
but he has
the way things
big
were
issues
last
with
week,
the
how we
mental.
played in the wild card win,
Do you think?
sensationally
Do you think he has issues with the mental side of the game? I don't. I think that's the last bit of his problem. I think he's got it mentally. But he's older. I mean, for a quarterback, he's not. But for the kind of QB he is, he scrambles and he does take some hits. And he has been injured lately, so that's my issue with that. With how much they trade for him. I don't think he has a problem with the mental side of the game, though.
Back to throw here. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the
This is why they
Washington
got.
pass rush gets home. Montez
Why they got this far.
drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you.
I think you're mixing Russ up with Carson Wentz. He's got the issue problems. He's got the mental problems. And more mental.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone. But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
These receivers can't block. They don't know how to block. They don't know how to get up and block the guy.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 36.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Steps away. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. Touchdown! Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Falcons push further out in front. I'll let you do the analysis. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were
This
confident enough to do it
this
on
team
the
is
last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything?
It's-
They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look
Watching
close.
tape on Russ one
And
thing.
that was amazing because that drive went
Yeah,
and went, no
open,
adjustments,
they
and no big
panics,
plays
and
by the defense to knock the ball
scrambles,
away.
I haven't really watched tape on him,
On
but
1st down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the right
yeah, because he is
side,
inconsistent at
catch.
times.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they will take over. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this 1st half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the 1st quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Okay. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Yeah, there has been a few times where I'm watching.
To throw now on first down. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Flushed out right. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And
Here we go.
past
Here
the
we go.
40 before
Here
he's
we go.
out of bounds.
Good quarterbacks know that when things start to break down and they're forced to flee the pocket, they can often count on their running backs to try and bail them out. That happened on that play. Nice gain.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll throw this
It's a
one
flag.
away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding, offense.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Looking deep for Hilton. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. T.Y. Hilton. 80.
T.Y. is not bad at all.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have
No, I didn't mean like that he's bad
to
anyway.
go in the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. So we now proceed to the start of the second half.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final adjustments as we speak. Which of these two teams is going to advance to the NFC title game next Sunday? To find out, let's get you back to Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Here he is, the man taking the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
2nd and 11. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first.
Go, go, go.
And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. 51 yards on the ground for him so far. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
He's got his tight end pitch complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez
Brahma,
Sweat, his second
Yep,
sack
see you
of
later.
the night. And that's his second sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the third quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Now back to throw.
Oh.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Russell Gage. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. And to give this time to the tailback. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This is caught by Hilton. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. It's a big play there for Atlanta.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turn. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Like 52.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Let's go, let's go!
We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And 2nd and 10 to throw again. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And now 1st downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Right here.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Let's go.
90 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Put that team on the bus.
Now a give to Mostert running
We
right.
kept going. So
He is
much
going to be
room.
stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Oh, I did get it. I didn't think I got it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field.
Let's
and
stop it.
pushed down it.
Stop doing it.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
They don't want none.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Hurt. I didn't pay attention.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Looking to throw. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he's taken down inside the 30.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A handoff running left is Mostert. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 2nd and 9.
Why do we keep him? We should just cut them.
That one looks like he'll throw here. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. Then with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. That's caught once again by Gallup. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
I can hear it right now that most people in our business are saying, why aren't they running the football? But I happen to agree with this strategy. They've had success all game long. I don't think they should go away from it. Too often, teams go into that protect mode and end up giving away the football. This team is staying aggressive, and it's working out for them.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Again, they'll run it with Mostert, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Shakedown. It's the shakedown, baby. Yeah.
The Falcons are moving on.
All right, guys.
Congratulations to them.
Thank you for tuning in to the JW Sports Talk Show, chilling out, playing some Madden. In the next live, we're going to be doing the championship and the Super Bowl. Maybe the